Hi Kiffness, and welcome to another video. My name is Tasha, aka Miss Kiff, and if this is your first time on my channel, please hit the subscribe button to receive more videos and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss out on every upload. I upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday on tutorials and digital hacks for you, and Sundays are vlog days, woohoo, as you follow me on my journey. So in today's video, we have reached the first full month that I've been monetized on YouTube, and I wanted to tell you what my YouTube revenue is. And I actually put on a poll in LinkedIn, and I asked you, what do you think I have made in my first month's YouTube monetization? 0 to £100, 100 to £500, or 500 to £1,000, and people voted 500 to £1,000. So in today's video, we're going to show what is the reality and expectations of YouTube AdSense. Okay, before we get into the video, before I get to share my screen, I wanted to tell you about RPM, CPM, and Google AdSense. Okay, so first, CPM is cost per mile, cost per thousand. That is what YouTube is charging advertisers on the day or the time of the video, because it is really the time of the video when that ad is played on your video. Okay, YouTube takes about 50% of your money. Okay, clever. So the RPM is actually what you're getting paid. Okay, that's after Google, YouTube has taken the money, which is technically Google, but they've taken the money, and then you've got the RPM, and that's what you're paid for per video. Additionally, what comes into effect is the location. So you need to look at your demographics. Okay, is your viewers, I must admit, if your viewers are USA, UK, Australia, your RPM is likely to be a little bit more than countries, third world countries. Okay, so you really have to see where your demographic is, and then it's the type of content you're making as well. So if it's loads of vlogs, you might not get that much revenue. If it's a more technical or more business driven or financial, then you're most likely to get a little bit of a higher RPM for your content. So with all those factors in mind, okay, your views need to be up. The more views your content is being seen, the more money you're going to make. Okay, and the reason why I'm telling you this is because this all leads into what I actually make. So we're going to go into the analytics, and we're going to see how much I've made. So yeah, let's get into this now. Go to your account, YouTube Studio, and then go to the tab Analytics. Okay, so let's change this from the dates that I got monetized on. So I got monetized on August the 12th, and let's take it to September the 13th. In terms of views / revenue, let's look at the views first, and then we'll go into the revenue bit. So my channel had 8.1k. I was uploading 4 times a week, and at this stage I was trying to strategize as much as possible to get over the threshold, but I was also trying to figure out how does YouTube work. You can see that my views have gone down slightly, just because, as you can see, I didn't upload regularly here because we've just had events. But I know that my top videos are in the algorithm already. So if we go to our revenue, so over the course of the first month of my YouTube monetization, I made £41.36. The highest amount that I was paid for the day was £2.46, and the lowest was about 49 pence, which, as you can see, the daily rate changes depending on video, etc. Okay, so let's go into the revenue tab. So the RPM and the CPM. So the CPM is your cost per million, well, cost per mile, which is 1,000. So that is what the actual advertisers are paying. That's the average. And then your RPM is actually what you're getting paid after YouTube takes their cut. Okay, so in the beginning, it takes a while for this RPM to change, but as you can see, if we go to the RPM over here, it started off about £4, went down to £2, basically £2, but my highest one that I was paid was £11.37 and £11.37. That looks like the highest one for the day. The actual CPM highest one was about £20. So that's pretty good. I'm very happy with that. So yeah, and obviously my views was only 8,000. So the higher your views, the more money you're likely to get. But if we go into this tab over here, see more, I want to bring your awareness into different videos that have different RPM. So how YouTube pays you is location, niche, and what the advertisers are basically being bid for in that day. So the most generated video is this Eventbrite Scam or Legit. This had about just under 5,000 views, and I got paid. The RPM was £4.96, and it earned me £22.13, which is fantastic. Okay, then the next one is, again, this is with the YouTube algorithm already. It had just under 2,000 views. The actual RPM is a lot higher, which is £7.60, and that's earning me £10.77. And then if we go down to this one over here, the RPM is £10.75. That only had 68 views, and that's got me 66 pence. So as you can see, RPMs, so you can see it fluctuates depending on obviously the CPM, what the bid. But look at this, how to start your own affiliate program. That's £117.50. So if I had 1,000 views that day, I could have made that amount, well, around that amount, because YouTube takes about 50%, so it depends on what how they do their calculations at the back. It tends to fluctuate a lot. But yeah, what's really been great is that the videos that I've been strategizing for, so this one over here, how to promote your business, plan with me, what's the day in life vlog, back to community, intro, outro videos, all the videos that I've been trying to strategize for after I got monetized, it's been giving me about an average of about £10 RPM, and that's what I've been aiming for. So I'm definitely putting out the content that I really need to get that traffic. However, again, this is all variable when it comes to location. Obviously, I'm trying to target places like USA, UK, Australia, because those will be paid higher. But let's look at the geography first, and then we'll go into traffic source in a second. So where it's actually coming from. But I just want to see, where's my demographic actually. These views are most likely from the Eventbrite or bigger, because I've had people actually inbox me on Instagram before. USA, Malaysia, UK, South Africa, Australia. So this is my demographic. Obviously, Philippines is not going to charge you fantastic in comparison to the USA. So I definitely am trying to change my demographic a little bit more and targeted it better for places like UK, USA. But these numbers are quite low for me in comparison to the Philippines because the algorithm has that video already, which is great. It's making me passive income, so it's nothing that it's not a bad situation. Anyway, I just want to come to traffic source quickly. This is really interesting. So YouTube search is most of where my traffic source is coming from, and this is good because that is one of my strategies, is using the YouTube search bar to be able to create videos. Additionally, we've got external, which I'll click on that in a second. Suggested videos. So this is a good thing to have. Suggested videos. Channel pages, that's if it's on the first screen of the homepage. You want to make sure that you're there, and also the browsing features. A good thing is playlists as well, video cards. So make sure that you add video cards in and add playlists with keywords. That's also a good strategy. So if I go to external, you can click on it. So Google search is definitely something, again, that I work alongside with my strategy. I also share a lot on Facebook. Reddit I also share on. And then you've got search bars like Bing, YouTube, DuckDuckGo, LinkedIn. So it's just generally Pinterest as well, WhatsApp Business. So you can see most of my traffic is coming from Google alone. So there you go. Okay, that's it. So as you can see, expectations versus reality. Of course, I didn't make that much money on YouTube because my views has been down. My views has not even reached 10,000 views for the month, and unfortunately, that's just how it is. Okay. What is my next steps? My next steps is to definitely know what my target market is looking for, and try to find the gaps in the algorithm so that I can venture up and get more views. I only have 2 solid videos, or I would say no. I have about like 5, a handful of videos that is basically with the algorithm and I don't have to worry about. But the rest is I have to work for it. So if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it. And please do subscribe and comment down below what type of video content do you want me to make for the next video. To the next one. Bye.